My name is Michael Boris, and thank you for coming today. Cartoon Network has always been a company that strives to think outside of the box. Through your television shows, you have brought us to faraway places into tons of different worlds. Your shows have always been a platform for change. While it isn't always blatant, it has always been evident to me that your thoughts are the same as mine. Youth are our future, and by using your platform for change, you can really do some amazing and inspiring things. Flash forward to today, and we face a lot of controversies, and your shows have already begun to usher in the new generation and make them feel comfortable with who they are. When I say that, I'm talking about, for example, the LGBTQ plus community. You have some of the most iconic LGBTQ plus characters, starting with Velma from Scooby-Doo, and then on to Princess Bubblegum and Marceline from Adventure Time, and landing on Sapphire and Ruby from Steven Universe. For me, that last one was one of the most formative moments in my young adult life. Seeing characters that represent me was like you personally telling me that it's okay to love who you want to love. And that is a beautiful thing. That's what I believe cartoons should be. Yes, they should be fun and take you out of your own world for a little bit, but more importantly, they should leave you with a sense that something has changed within you. A true piece of artwork should evoke emotion and inspire change within us. Today, there are dozens of causes that need brilliant and accepting minds to get behind so we can make changes that we want to see in the world. And your job as a creator is to usher in those new thoughts. Let me tell you about my friend. He's kind of a quiet guy, but his story never ends. He worked in a museum, cataloging artifacts from far away. He didn't go outside, didn't have any time to play. Suddenly, a knock came to his door. He didn't know that it even made that sound anymore. He opened up to see his friend's smiling face. What are you doing, man? Let's get out of this place. It's your birthday, man. It's time to take a break. It's your birthday, man. Gregory, for God's sake, take a break. Take a break. Take a break. Take a break. He could feel it bubbling up inside. He could feel it trying to be outside. It all started happening when they yelled surprise. But now I'm running and I don't know why. I can feel the rain coming down, and it only helps my frown. So I'll retreat. Wouldn't that be neat? I'll run and hide. I'll stay inside. I'll retreat. See, there's more that you gotta know. You see, Gregory was working on a show. They found treasure in a tomb, and Gregory was crying over an heirloom. He was at his desk, and he thought to himself, why do I always run? Is it just my mental health? So then he closed his eyes, and he slammed his fists, and unfortunately, he didn't miss. He shattered the air, and it began storming in the room. Now, this story would be a wonderful platform for Cartoon Network. It's a story about growth, it's about overcoming mental health, it's about change, and most importantly, it's about love. The plan is that he goes whizzing through a now broken timeline, fixing things through time and space, and over the course of his journey, he would be turned into the hero, and sometimes sing along the way. but I think it's the journey that teaches us most about ourselves. With my bachelor's in animation from Full Sail University, I learned a lot of important skills necessary for such a task. Not only did I learn how to animate, but I learned what it means to be a good storyteller. Creative Presentation, a class I took at Full Sail University, taught me the importance of the journey and what it means to create a strong presentation. In Psychology of Play, I learned how to place myself in the audience's shoes and what it means to entertain. In dozens of portfolio projects, I learned how to adhere to deadlines, work with others, and create meaningful art. Apart from schooling, I grew up doing musical theater, so I have a lot of experience acting and singing. Along with that, live theater has taught me some very useful skills. It taught me how to be flexible, because when you're on stage and something goes wrong, you just have to run with it and adapt to keep the story alive. It also taught me how to be open-minded and sympathetic when working with others, because if you can't listen and learn, then your performance will suffer. On a more professional side, I worked at a hardware store for 5 years as a department manager and had several people that reported to me. I always thought of us as a team and loved hearing feedback from others. I think my communication skills and my tenacity are really what put me into that position, and I would love to bring that same energy here. We are at a crossroads right now, as a nation and as human beings. More than ever, we need to reach out to each other and try to understand instead of separate and degrade. Without action, humanity could be devastated for years and generations to come. But with your help, we could make a brighter future. One where we treat others with respect instead of fearing things we don't understand. And most importantly, a future where we respect the earth and turn around our gluttonous ways. I believe that you can change this world, and I'd be honored to be a part of that. Thank you.